So guys, welcome back. This time boy again, Adamslink. How you guys doing? And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. So guys, let's discuss politics. So let me start with Shettima. Of course, you saw exactly what happened yesterday with the NBA conference. Tinubu wasn't present and he sent his vice, Shettima, to represent. Atiku was there and Peter Obi was there, but Kwankwaso and NPP wasn't there as well. Well, the main discussion now is that, for me personally, I think all the presidential aspirants, they spoke very, very well. And I also love what Atiku said, and also Shettima. They all spoke very, very well. They try as much as possible to bring out the key points. They just talk. But one of the things that people are finding it hard to criticize is Shettima's look. Shettima's, the way he wore suit and also wore these sneakers on top of suit. So that look was somehow criticized. But honestly speaking, I'm the kind of guy who like that kind of look. I'm just going to be completely honest. Sometimes I wear native and I wear sneakers and also face cap. I always like wearing face cap, and I wear face cap on top native. And so people will be like, what kind of look is this? It's my style. That's what I like. It makes me feel comfortable. So Shettima decided to dress to bring out that style of outfit. This is not the first time we have seen that outfit. We have seen numerous superstars, numerous businessmen dressing the same way. But just that Shettima suit was kind of like bogus. You understand? The way it looks, not as his style, but the way it looks, that was what made the outfit really, really awkward. It's not to say the style is not good. The style is good. And we saw the trend currently that is happening, Shettima's look. In fact, I've been looking for a way to name that style. But since you guys have already given that style a name, and the style name now is Shettima's Challenge, Shettima's Style. That's the name of the style now. So I think that name is good for that style, Shettima's Style. Whenever you dress like that and I ask you, what kind of outfit is this? You can just call it Shettima's Style. It's nice though. It's not as if it's the one that brought out that style. That style has been existing for years. Many years, and I like it. I like that kind of style, honestly. And we saw that people are kind of like making gesture about it. In fact, Festus Keyamo decided to dress the same way, and supporting his boss, he said, now, since they think the issue of Nigeria are 3 buttons, a pair of sneakers, and a long tie, let's help them make them the real issue. Not just that, guys. We saw Reno Sowore also rocking that same style. And Reno Sowore has this kind of conspiracy theory behind Shettima's style. He said, Shettima was not sent to the NBA conference to sell Tinubu. His dressing was deliberate. It is a military strategy called, if you can't convince them, then you confuse them. It worked. It worked. We are all thinking about his clothes. We are not talking about Tinubu's absence. Well, that is his own conspiracy theory about is that Shettima purposely dressed that way to that event to confuse you, not to concentrate, not to think about Tinubu not being in that place. Tinubu not being in that place. That you should always concentrate on Shettima's look, and it's working according to him. And he also decided to rock his own outfit as well. We have a lot of pictures of Nigeria remaking that outfit, but it wasn't that obvious now. Shettima was equally still good looking in that conference. Then we move over to Peter Obi. Peter Obi is being called out by many, someone like Reno Sowore as well. He said Peter Obi didn't do well. Because the other thing Peter Obi came out that day to do, at the NBA conference was to complain and complain and complain about what Nigeria is not getting, not bringing solutions on how to get it. And they praised the like of Atiku Abubakar, they praised the like of Shettima, who were hammering on solutions on how to go move Nigeria forward. In fact, Reno Sowore said the main difference between Waziri Atiku and Peter Obi was displayed at today's NBA conference. If you were there or watch on TV, you have noticed that Obi talked about Nigeria's problem, while Atiku spoke about the solution to those problems. Big difference. Well, I very much think everybody knows the solution to Nigeria problem. For me, it's good governance. If you like, pump money into any institution, pump money into any project, I bet you without good governance and accountability, it won't work. Is it that Nigeria has not been spending money? Is it that Nigeria has not spent trillions of naira on light? Has it worked? Is it that Nigeria has not are not generating enough revenue? But as the revenue translated into the Nigeria's life, is it that the federal government is not pouring billions of naira into poverty alleviation programs? Has it worked? Is it that Nigerians are not assisting the farmers, pouring millions, billions, trillions on agricultural products in Nigeria? Has it worked? So, everybody knows the solution to Nigeria. It's not even establishing so and so, establishing so and so. It's good governance and accountability. If you mess up with Nigerian money, if you misappropriate Nigerian money, you are going down for it. If you say you are giving 20,000 to 1 million Nigerians, and those 1 million Nigerians is only 10,000 that are actually Nigerians, and the rest were just forge of name, you are going down for it. And you will bring every penny back. So we are talking as if, okay, we are complaining. What's the solution? Making sure this and this. You see, it's accountability. Give us good president first. That we hold people accounted for things they misappropriate. Then I think everything will go well. I don't see why they don't say they complain. Everybody knows Nigeria problem, and everybody knows the solution. It's not organizing, instituting, or bringing one program to another. We have a lot of programs we are doing in Nigeria, brilliant programs that we are doing in Nigeria that are so brilliant to alleviate Nigeria from this problem. But accountability, the will is not there. They will just pump money into it. It won't. It's like an injury. It's like an injury that doesn't want to heal. You keep pumping money into it, it won't heal. So you have to find another solution. It's accountability. Well, and like the likes of Shettima was praised, like I've said. So let's listen to Shettima when he said he is going to himself and Tinubu will do the same thing they did in Lagos State and also in Borno State.
Nigerians should follow the man who knows the road. From day one, we will hit the ground running, will promptly address issues of the economy, ecology, and security. And we have the antecedent. I built some of the best schools in Nigeria. Go to Borno and see wonders. You will never believe that it's a place in a state of war. So we are going to replicate our achievements in Lagos, in Borno, and some of the frontline states. Our economy is suffering from self-inflicted economic malaise and externally induced shocks. Ours is a monoproduct economy. And one potent tool of stabilizing the naira, of growing the economy, is by diversification of our sources of foreign exchange. The highest budget we have ever reached was $32 billion. That was under former President Jonathan in 2013. Let us compare equals. We have a population of 200 million. Brazil has an equal population of 200 million. The Brazilian budget is $659 billion with a budget performance of 90%. Wow. The fundamental issue at stake, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, is that ours is a great nation in chains, chained by ineptitude, chained by corruption, and chained by incapacity.
Thank you.
This is why, just one more sentence. This is why it's absolutely essential that we grow the economy, and ours is one of the few oil and gas nations that is, one, blessed with tremendous arable land, two, that has tremendous mineral resources, solid minerals beneath the earth, and most importantly, with the population to consume. So definitely, there is no
Nigeria problem. Everybody knows, and everybody knows the solution. I believe everybody knows the solution. It's just that hunger and corruption won't allow us to see very, very well. So that is that, guys. They say Peter Obi only complained, not giving out real solutions to the problem. And Atiku as well also gave out a lot of solutions as well. For me, the three, but Tinubu wasn't there to speak on his own solution, so he's saying his advice, which is not that good. But that's just what it is, guys. That's just what it is. Then when you talk about Atiku Abubakar, here is someone close to Atiku Abubakar. He's part of Atiku Abubakar campaign people, and he said the PDP cannot win election. I don't know why he decided to make such statements, being that he is supposed to be selling, advertising the PDP to Nigerians, and also having the great will to speak up and say, no matter the situation, he believes that PDP will win the next coming general election. But this man said PDP won't win or cannot win the next coming general election. So
people begin to raise eyebrow, and you must permit me to respond to the feeling of jittery. Let me tell you, if there is anybody that should be feeling jittery and be competing with APC, it is probably Labour Party, not PDP. Even PDP as a political party are acutely aware that they are not winning this election. You can see the way they go all out. So, I say PDP, APC.
I think he made mistake. It's supposed to be APC. Even APC is aware they cannot. But he said PDP. Maybe he might be speaking that. But they should check the statistics. They should check what is happening currently. PDP is not well reformed now. With the Atiku, with Wike and Tambuwa and Atiku's war going on now, something is wrong, man. They really need to set their house in order, in order for them to get a chance. Honestly, they need to be one family. But it is going to be really, really hard for PDP, for someone like Wike, to be listening to what PDP has to offer him again. So according to Femi Fani-Kayode, he said, disobedient are everywhere. We ignore them at our own peril. Long after we are all gone, they will still be here because they are not a pool party but a movement. They are born together in a common cause, purpose, and objective to rid Nigeria of all of the old order and usher in the new, and usher in the new. Sorry, guys. Well, that's coming from Femi Fani-Kayode. He is part of APC now, and you check that time, he was recently interviewed, and he's strongly supporting Tinubu. But I believe a lot of people are supporting both Atiku and Tinubu that are in their party, but in their mind, their mind is telling them, see, make we just support, let us just do what we are doing, and let us just support them. But even though we know they won't win, but let us just show support. We're still going to also go back to Sowore, who decided to really trash Peter Obi this time. But firstly, check out this video from our able, maybe the next Nigeria president, that is none other than Tinubu.
getting over management of anger is a shorter of life, then we will have failed in maturity.
Well, that is Tinubu, guys. He's looking really, really strong and healthy and ready to run for the next Nigeria president. So, wishing all the presidential aspirant well. Then, this is what Sowore said. He said, yesterday, I saw a number of pictures of a man referred to as fake bishop, who is also a plumber, apprehended, presumable by supporters of presidential candidate of the Nigeria Labour Party, candidate Peter Obi, in a market in Dede, neighbor of Abuja. His offense was accused of appearing as a fake bishop at the unveiling event of the Tinubu's vice, Shettima, also in Abuja weeks ago. I was particularly shocked that some highly respected persons on Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, or elsewhere celebrated the mob action against this particular Nigerian. Since the advert of this election cycle, we have seen and observed a heightened level of harassment of citizens via death threat, assault threat, verbal and now physical abuse against those who happen not to support presidential candidate, that is Peter Obi. A Catholic church pastored by Reverend Father EGK, known as Adoration Ministry, was a victim of this mob action. Femi Kuti, Africa Shrine in Lagos, was at the receiving end over its refusal to support Mr. Obi for president. We've seen supporters brandishing guns and threatening people who might not support Obi's candidacy. A former media assistant of former President Goodluck Jonathan, Reno Sowore, complained consistently that his life of his one-year-old daughter was repeatedly threatened. Well, among other things, Sowore said, but let me make this clear. When he said Femi Kuti said he refused to support Peter Obi, Femi Kuti is not supporting anybody. Femi Kuti made that clear. He wasn't referring. And Peter Obi visited Femi Kuti. I don't know why someone like Sowore shouldn't be saying this. Honestly, let us be honest with ourselves. Not be Sowore supposed to come for Peter Obi. I just feel like Sowore felt like he deserved the support Peter Obi is receiving because he has been the freedom fighter. He has been the one who has been fighting for the people. Let me give you a story about the Bible. When John the Baptist was really preaching, was even being beaten, like being called a madman, even before Jesus Christ came. Jesus Christ just came and John the Baptist anointed Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ never really went through. That is before while he was being crucified, all those things. Jesus Christ never just came, never really went through what John the Baptist went through, the humiliation. But God chose Jesus Christ. He brought Jesus Christ. He never said John the Baptist has been suffering on earth since. Okay, let me make him the Christians say the Messiah. He never said that. God can decide to favor whoever he wants to favor. Being you that you have been suffering for years, if God decides not to give you that favor, he won't give you that favor. Peter Obi did nothing to warrant people's love. Nothing. Who is Peter Obi? There are many people here who have done way more good than Peter Obi. But Peter Obi just happened to be getting all the buzz, all the media hype, and all the rest. How did it come about? Nobody knows. Nobody knows how this thing came about. Peter Obi. Nobody knows. And it's way because of you people who are criticizing him all the time. If you guys are kept quiet, I bet you maybe Peter Obi hype wouldn't be this much. But you guys keep criticizing. People will start, what did Peter Obi make a other politician they criticize? All politicians criticize Peter Obi. And we already know that how Nigeria feels about Nigerian politicians. So then imagine that politicians not criticizing one person. Who do you think the Nigerian youth will support? Is that person the politicians are criticizing now? Well, guys, thank you very much for watching the boy Adamslink. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Catch you next time. Peace.